Hi, I'm Nigel Poulton and welcome to this Kubernetes Moment video being recorded live from my mother and father-in-law's house. So actually the artwork, I can't work out which way it is. This artwork here, nothing to do with me, don't ask, okay? Anyway, look, Kubernetes is ready for the enterprise, or look, it's as ready as it's gonna be. All it really needs now is partners to step in from the shadows and add the finishing touches. And as we're about to see in the next 2 or 3 videos, it's already starting to happen. So if you're an enterprise and you're looking to deploy Kubernetes, honestly, buckle up because it is coming to you. Now, to help us see what this is going to look like, I'm joined by a special guest, Don. So Don, why don't you take a few seconds to tell us who you are? And honestly, tell us why we should even care who you are.
Oh, thanks, Nigel. Yeah, so my name is Don Wake. I'm a technical marketing engineer. So for the last 20 plus years, I've been working in the industry of, starting out with just enterprise storage as a early test engineer when I graduated college, moved into systems engineering and enterprise class networking, compute, and have finally arrived at, hey, that is cool. How do you containerize applications and kind of virtualize the whole picture? And so I've seen networks, I've seen the end piece for storage and compute. I've seen the cloud world, and now I'm seeing how it's all being put together. So that's who I am.
Cool. So I'm sold that you're a techie guy and you know what you're talking about. Tick. That's what I need. Now tell me, what is HPE bringing to the container party?
Well, they really see the need out there, as are there's a lot of organizations out there trying to figure out how do we harness this beast that is Kubernetes orchestrated, containerized applications, and what does that mean, and why do people care? So really what we focus on is what HPE is always focused on is solutions driven. How can we help our customers get the job done and let us take care of all the techie nerd stuff? So they developed this Ezmeral software division, which is one reason I was drawn to the HPE portfolio, because it's software based at a hardware company, which is weird, right? But essentially it's a control plane that allows you to use Kubernetes or spin up your own your own clusters. You can put them on our hardware or use the cloud or both, or put it wherever you want at the edge. And it's a very simple, very minimalist platform that really helps you just allow your people to be self-service. So you don't have to have a million different departments to go to spin up a cluster and do some work.
Very cool. So what I took from that is, what I liked what you said was, we'll let you do the hard work. And I think that's going to be important for enterprise adoption going forward. Let other people do the hard work and let them run the applications. So if we just finish this video out by you telling me, what do you see as the biggest use cases for the Ezmeral platform?
Well, it's data-driven applications. So I'd say like early on when you saw the explosion of the cloud, there were these applications that you can call stateless. Essentially, it's spin up the video, let a million people watch it, spin it down. There's no data that you worry about. There's no state involved. But what about all the other stuff that we in the enterprise world have been building for decades? And that is these applications that it really matters if you destroy the little container or whatever it is, the state of that application, the things you were doing with it, and these huge data lakes of information. So what kind of use cases use huge data lakes? Name it anymore, right? But it's we really built a platform around these big analytics platforms like artificial intelligence, machine learning, or something like Spark, where you're doing streaming and you're just massaging, bazillion bytes of data, or something like an HDFS based, a Hadoop, MapReduce type algorithm, anything that typically wasn't in the cloud. But now you're like, hey, that's cool. I can do that in the cloud and push a few buttons, and I've got a virtual infrastructure and I can make it go away. How do you put these big applications in there? And that's what our platform does, helps you do that.
Cool. So talk is cheap. I'm now going to take Ezmeral for a spin, see if it's the real deal. If you want to know what it looks like, and I suggest you probably do, then join me in next week's video.